This is the final part of the Flavour of Music, an interview with the international recording artist and friend to the legend Amy Winehouse, who was signed to her label, Zalon. Zalon tells us what he is doing creatively, and he reveals his family connection with not just one reggae superstar, but two. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe.
Oh man, that was so fantastic. Oh man, that was a treat. So this is a treat. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
So pleased that you came and done
I have not sang in a long time. Thank you for making me shake off those cobwebs. For the last 4 years, I've had my own soul festival. I run a soul festival called the Soul Royalty Festival.
Soul Raunchy Festival.
Soul Royalty.
Oh right.
Not raunchy. I know my album was a bit raunchy, but no, royalty, Soul Royalty Festival.
Royalty, right.
So we've been doing it for the last like 4 or 5 years now. We work down at Devonshire Square, and we help to put artists on a platform, an international platform, because we film it all around the world, and we raise money for the homeless at Christmas. Right. So we definitely will be doing that, and I'm definitely going to go back on tour as well around the world. Just I feel like, and I create more music as well. That's it. Right. And I've been in this lockdown, I've been inspired to create my like an online course for singers. Just all the things that I've learned, all the tips and tricks and things that I've learned over the time. I feel like I'm in a space to kind of give back, so to speak. So I'm definitely going to be pushing forward on that. That's kind of like my new passion project.
All right, so everything's in here. Callaloo, callaloo, chickpeas, cumin, flavors, that sort of stuff. All right, I'm gonna just zhuzh it up. You don't want it too mushy. You just want it like, I suppose, sand, right? So I'm going to show it to you in a minute. Really simple making falafel, but as you know, we're making a Caribbean version. Lovely. And then all you literally do is, whatever you got that. If you were here, I would make you a nice ginger, lemon, concoction, Zalon. That doesn't sound good. So.
No, I'm actually this is the tail end of it. So
cold or something.
Yeah.
Callaloo. We've got chickpeas. We've got peppers. Remember our Scotch bonnet peppers, and we've got red bell peppers. We've got onions. We've got garlic, and then I've seasoned it with black pepper, salt, cumin. But I've been very generous with the herbs. So there's loads of coriander, like maybe a cup of coriander, with the callaloo, and then another cup of parsley. So that's why it's looking so green. Yeah. And then I just add a cup of chickpea flour, which is chickpeas grounded really, and then mix it all up. So the chickpea flour allows it to bind together, because there's no egg or anything in this. That's why it's a real cool dish. And then when it's all bound together, it is ready to be made into falafel balls like this.
Amazing.
Just round it up. And here is the first one. Yeah.
Wow.
Simply, and that's it. And the key to it is to put it in the fridge to cool it for half an hour before you put it in the oven or fry it. Now, I'm not big on frying stuff. Anyone who knows me from my show is that I'm not big on frying. That's one of the reasons why we have a lot of health problems, is that we fry things too much in deep oil. So whenever I cook Zalon, I always make sure that we find alternatives. So I'm going to bake my falafel, but before I bake it, I'm going to put it in the fridge to cool. Or if you're on a quick thing, you're like, I want my food now, then you can put it in the freezer for half an hour, which I do as well. Not half an hour, 15 minutes. Because what you want to do is get it cold, and basically allows it to kind of bind together. So here it is. Yeah, so I would have carried on. But like any good cooking show, Zalon, you know what's happened. I've made one already, yeah?
Ah, I love that. Here's one we made earlier.
Here's one. I've always wanted to do that. When you watch those programs and cooking
I
programs,
love that.
here's one I made earlier. So let me get that one out. So I've got one in the oven already. As I said, you can bake it, but here, these are the ones I've made. They've got a nice brown color to them, yeah. And then, of course, with your falafel, you can do what you like with it. You can make it into a sandwich. You can make it as a main dish. You can do all sorts. You can make it into a wrap. You can have it with rice. You can have it with salad and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is, now, see, this is the whole thing. Wonderful. If we wasn't on lockdown, Zalon, you would be here with me. You would have sung beautifully. Wow. And then I would have fed you, you see.
I would, you see, man.
So I'm just gonna put these in this bowl for now, and then I'm gonna present it. And at the end of the program, everyone's gonna see how lovely it looks. I'm gonna put it in a nice bowl of salad and stuff. But
amazing.
It's the easiest dish. If you wanted to eat something vegan, tasty, that's all you needed to do. Now, as I said, this is a Caribbean version. This is got the callaloo. You can do anything. You can actually replace the chickpeas with butter beans. You can replace the chickpeas with any beans you want, actually, and flavor it up and make yourself balls. Now, you know, I've got two boys. I've got an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Yep.
To get them to eat my food, if I just make things into balls, they eat it.
Are you serious?
They love things that are like that, in balls, or burger it, you know, like a burger.
Yeah. I have a close friend of mine. He eats raw food. Oh. Albert. He also styles me as well. But he's spoken about health so many years ago. And we used to make fun and mock him. Go, oh my God, you're not eating chicken. You have to eat chicken and all these things. Yeah. And then over the years, you just realize that he was right. He was absolutely right. That health is your wealth, you know. And I'm now a pescatarian, as I mentioned to you a little bit earlier. Yeah. I'm on the journey. I actually became a pescatarian just because I think after touring and stuff, I just became addicted to just getting takeouts and fried chicken. And I said, you know what? The way how I made that transition, I just said, I don't feel like it right now. If I said I'm going to stop it, I think it would have been too much of a battle. Yes. Me saying I don't feel like it right now allowed me to, you know, make that transition.
Well, I always say that, you know, it's easier, it's better to transition, take your time, because if not, you go back, you know, if you have food in your cupboard and all that kind of stuff.
It's been about 6 years now, so I don't necessarily miss it. So I've been.
Yeah. And also I always say to people, even if you do eat meat, what we don't eat enough of is vegetables and fruits. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We need to add more to our plate and drink a lot more water. And even that will make you a lot healthier. You know, you don't have to throw away the whole.
This is such a brilliant concept, isn't it? You know, you're helping people to be healthier, allowing them to meet new people, learn more about yourself. Music is fantastic concept.
And singing and stuff like that. Well,
yes, great.
I would do what I love. I love cooking, and I get that from my mum, and I love singing. So I thought, let's put it all together.
Brilliant.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Brilliant.
So Zalon, look, this is how I made my lovely, lovely, lovely falafel. As I said, it's for you. I should really put it in a nice box for real. Well, we send it over to North. I don't know. Is it still North London?
Yes, North London. Yeah. No.
I would send it all over and stuff like that. However, you know, once this lockdown is over, I intend to bring all the people that came on Flavour of Music, and we're gonna have a jam in my house. I'm gonna cook.
Amazing.
And we're gonna jam. But you know what? Before you go, I wanted to mention you do have music in your soul, because you said at the beginning that you heard all the people doing all the ad-libs and you wanted to do it. But your dad is a well-known reggae artist, isn't he?
Absolutely, Dr. Elemantado. He was in the 70s. You know, he Best Dressed Chicken in Town was one of his biggest records. And my stepdad was Aswad in Aswad. So I definitely had a rich.
Oh, really? Which one?
Drummy.
Drummy, wow. Yeah. See all these things you were keeping from me.
Yeah, it is a small world, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you definitely have the music bug. That's the reason why you're such a terrific artist. You've got
thank you
these
so
lovely influences, and you've made it into your into your own thing, and you have blossomed. You have been brilliant. I've love watching you over the years, Zalon.
Thank
I
you
wish
so
you
much.
so much the best over the next 100 years, because you'll be around for at least that, right?
Absolutely. My music will. That's the plan. That's the aim.
Oh.
So, you know, thank you so much.
Wonderful, Zalon. And have we got any albums or singles coming from you?
It's just going to be organic. I think in the lockdown, I think the impulse was just create loads of music, but it didn't feel right at the time. And I just want the process to be organic. But, you know, just check me out at Zalon Music all over. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And yeah, I do respond back. So send me a message, say hello. I do respond back.
I am so happy and blessed that he has come. You're the first man on the music. And so that means you're going down in history. You know that, right?
All right, you see? Yeah. I was the first man, you know what I'm saying?
The first man on here, on my show, The Flavor of Music. So guys, I will see you again for healthy vegan options. I'm your girl, JB Rose, singing vegan mom. I will see you next time.
And it shows that you're gold. They criticize and say they don't like words that make me feel like I'm not worth it. I ain't